Hello and welcome to another update video about Arbitrum ARB. It is currently following this yellow wave count here. The yellow wave count was already on the chart, was basically the short-term bearish scenario. The short-term, more directly bullish scenario, I think this isn't realistic anymore. I've taken it off the chart. You might remember from the last video in which I shared that this chart is moving in extremely choppy structures, and it was very, very unclear here what this was. I mean, it's looking corrective, so I'm labeling it as an ABC structure in wave B in the yellow count, and one more high could have generated 5 waves up. I cannot see 5 waves with a high probability. I mean, for me, this move up is a 3-wave move, A, B, C in an A wave in yellow. Then yeah, I mean, this move down, if it's corrective now, then it could give us a C wave high. So A, B, C in wave B in yellow. We have an A wave to the upside. We have a B wave pullback. If it's in 3 waves, it could be an opportunity here to look for potential entry points in the orange zone. But don't assume that the price will necessarily turn around there. I mean, I've specifically highlighted this box in orange because it's, in my opinion, higher risk. That's always the case when we have an A wave to the upside, which is only in 3 waves, because it keeps the door open for much lower prices. I will talk about the white count in a minute. But in the yellow count, yeah, by all means, we should see the price reverse from this orange support zone. And yeah, I can't really give you a very clear target for the C wave, but we can make some assumptions. So what I can see here is a standard support area for the yellow wave count. Starting at $1.54, we've nearly reached it. Then we've got $1.34, $1.16.95. And because we have an A wave complete in the larger B wave and the B wave complete in the larger B wave, we can calculate a target for wave C. That gives us sort of at least an ideal target range. And it points towards $1.42 to $1.07. So 107 to 142, somewhere there. Most likely the price should, if this wave count is correct, find support and turn around ideally. Now, with that information, we can project out the target for wave C. And I would just use, for now, the lower one at $1.07. Yeah, and then a C wave target would be $3.41. That would be the first target. They can easily extend, for example, to $4.48, $5.30, or $6.99. And if the wave B doesn't go down that much, these targets will shift quite considerably to the upside. You see it here. Let's assume we only come down to $1.42. Completely different target range, which is why it doesn't make sense to bring it to the chart yet. However, what makes sense is to use the A wave in yellow and the B wave in yellow to calculate a target for the C wave in yellow. The yellow count overall here, which is the at least short-term bullish one, has a chance as long as the price is holding above 90.5 cents. So 95.5 cents. Any break below that would shift probabilities towards the white count, which is the more bearish one, in which we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 is currently unfolding. Because we have 3 waves up, there's a risk that we form 5 waves down. Then we have to say goodbye ARB. That would be not great because it would make new bear market lows. Nothing I am primarily watching for right now. I have to say that very clearly. Nothing I'm primarily watching for right now. But it's still an option and still something that we have to consider. But for now, I am looking at this as a B wave pullback. And the nearest support is 154, then 142 and 134 next. That's my update about ARB. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.